this is Jodi. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to make this card that's made with the Your Lovely Celebration stamp set from Stampin' Up! This stamp set is one that you can get free during our 2014 celebration promotion. It's been a very popular one this year. Lots of my customers have chosen that. I went ahead and stamped the image here as well as the words Live Happy, and I'm going to cut that out using my Big Shot and magnetic platform. I'm going to, the magnetic platform is here, then there's a cutting pad, and then my stamped image. This is one of the Deco Labels framelits, and I want to make sure that raised edge is down. And you probably heard that snap on there. That's what's great about the magnetic platform, is that it just has such a strong attraction and holds it right in place so you get it cut just the way you want it every time. I'll carefully set the top cutting pad on and then just go ahead and crank this through. And then what's great about the framelits is that this just pops right out and it's cut for me. So I'll go ahead and set this aside for a moment. The next thing I want to do is take some of my markers. This is the Soft Sky and this is So Saffron. Each of our markers have a fine point end that's designated by this thin line, and then the brush end has a thicker line. So I'm going to go ahead and use the brush end. I tend to use the brush end on everything, even if it's a smaller area. If you're careful, you stay in the lines and it just goes so much faster than using that brush, or excuse me, the fine point end. I also try to use the side of the brush end rather than the exact tip, because I don't want the tip to get worn out. So I just kind of use the side and glide over the cardstock. Just the last little bits down here. And then I'll go back with that So Saffron marker, again taking the brush end, and just put some color right in the center of those flowers. Okay, my card base for this card is very vanilla. It's 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And my next layer is Soft Sky, and this is 5.25 inches by 4. And I'll attach that right in the center in the front. And then I'm going to take one of our paper doilies and I'm just going to put adhesive in the center of the doily. I'm not going to worry about putting any adhesive around here. That's really delicate because of all the detail and it's just too easy to tear that. So it'll stick just fine by putting the adhesive in the middle. So I'll push that down. The next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of our burlap and I'm going to fold it in half this way, and then I'm going to grab my ribbon scissors. I'm going to cut up at an angle like this, and that will give me a notch in the burlap. Just trim this extra little bit here. Okay, to attach this to the card, I'm going to use the Tombow liquid glue and just put that right on here. You don't need to, have the entire surface covered by any means. This glue is a great adhesive. It does require just a little bit of drying time. So I'll set this on here where I want it to be, and I just need to hold it on there for a moment so that it is secure. But like I said, it doesn't take very long. The next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of our lace. This time I'm just going to cut at a diagonal there. So rather than notch it out, I'm just doing an angle. And I want to attach it here. And to do that, I'm going to use one of the safety pins from the Vintage Trinkets. So just grab that out. And I'm just going to, this may have been easier to do before I stuck the burlap down actually. Just going to stick the pin through and grab the burlap behind it. And then go ahead and close the safety pin. I'll just lay it down flat that way. Okay, and then the last thing is just simply to take this piece that's our focal point and raise that up with dimensionals. Now you'll notice that this sheet of dimensionals is just about gone, but don't throw it away yet because there's still all these pieces along the edge that you can use. I want to put my dimensionals on the very edges because I want it to have some support on those edges and stick down to that doily underneath. So I'll just go ahead, I just tear it with my finger. Get rid of that extra little piece and place it, like I said, just right at the edge, and then peel that backing off and stick it right over the burlap and lace right in the center. So there you go. It's a nice, delicate, soft card with these two colors, with the vanilla and the soft sky, and then just that little bit of the So Saffron. So a quick and creative card. I hope you'll give it a try. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jodi Reinert Stamps.